Alright, I'm very sure that you are going to be laughing now by seeing the equation that we have here. 5 centimeter to decimeter. This is centi to deci. You want to convert it from centi to deci. Now you laugh. I actually want to change the orientation you already have maybe before when you're in secondary school, or maybe you had them by you reciting 1 meter, 100 centimeter, make 1 meter. All those things will not help you, because I still notice that our students are still cramming doing that. So now I want to teach you a very simple way of solving this, and you are going to be amazed at the result. Just take your time and listen very well. Now let us go back to the what question. Now we have 5 centimeter to decimeter. Now the first thing you need to do here is by writing out 5 centimeter. Now you can see 5 centimeter. Now the next thing is the what? Multiply. Then you put out your dash. Now this dash is the division sign that combines the numerator and the denominator. So it's not something that is very big or difficult. I'm still relating with you with your normal mathematics. So we have what? 5 centimeter multiplied by a dash. Now we have the centimeter that we are converting from. We have the centimeter comes down. Write it here. And we have the what? Decimeter that we are converting to comes up. Very simple. You do that first before you what? Continue. Do that first. Look at it. 5 centimeter multiply dash. You have your centimeter because you are converting from centimeter to what? Decimeter. So we have the centimeter comes to the what? Denominator, and while we have the what? Decimeter that we are converting to, we have it come to the what? Numerator. So please, you note that first. That's the first thing I want you to do. After doing that, then you actually what? Calm down for me to take you to the next level. Now, I guess you actually get what I was trying to explain here. Now, let us move to the next level. Now, I want to look at how decimeter and centimeter relate. That's the first thing. Now, before I actually move down there, I will take you back to your indices. Now, int. Now, you already know, please, or if you don't know, now you know. Now, you have the what? Whenever you have x raised to power a divided by what? X raised to power b. In indices, you say that what? X a minus b. Is that true? Is that correct? In indices, you have that what? A minus b. And this can also be written as what? X raised to power a over x raised to power b. And this is also giving you the same answer, x raised to power a minus b. I want you to note this. These are the things that we're going to be using, the tools that we're going to be using to solve this kind of question. After I've done it, you try your own, you try. Before you know it, you'll be very good and you will not need to go through all these processes again. I can't go through all these processes if I've been given a question. So I'm just giving you as a starter. So please take patience. Now, can I clean up? Now multiply by this. Now, let us now go back to our table. Let's go back to our table. The first thing you need to ask yourself, in decimeter and centimeter, which one is greater? That's the first thing. Now, forget about the meters. Let us talk about deci and centi. Which one is greater? Now, let's go to the table. Now, looking at here, we can't see deci. Now, let's come back here. Now, fine. We have what? Deci and centi. Now, the one that comes first is greater than the one that is after. So, we have decimeter greater than what? Centimeter. Note. Decimeter greater than what? Centimeter. The one that comes first is greater than the one after. Let me come here. Let me give you another example. Now, peta is greater than what? Tera. Peta is greater than tera. You can say that what? Tera is greater than what? Kilo. Because the one that comes first is actually greater than what? The one after. So you please note that. Now, decimeter is greater from what you have seen from the table. Now, you put what? 1. Note. The one that is greater will take 1. The one that is greater will take 1. Alright. I guess you all get that. Now, let us now go back there. We have that what? Decimeter is what? 10 raised to the power minus 1. And we have that what? Centimeter is 10 raised to the power minus 2. Please, these are the things that you need to know. So, have you seen? Decimeter is 10 raised to the power minus 1. Centimeter is 10 raised to the power minus 2. Then let's do the mathematics. From what I showed you, I said that what we have 10 raised to the power what? Minus 1 minus 2. So therefore that will be what? 10 raised to the power what? Minus 1 minus 10 is minus between to what? Plus 2. So which is what? 10 raised to the power what? Minus 1 plus 2 is what? 1. So now the result that you have here will come to what? Centimeter, and you put it there. As you can see, you can look at it, view it very well, so that you can actually know what we are talking about. It's just a normal mathematics indices. Alright, okay? Eye cleanup. Now you need to notice that what? Centimeter is the same thing as centimeter, and it goes. It cuts out. So after cutting out, what do we have? So therefore we have what? 5 multiplied by 1 decimeter. Sorry. 1 decimeter over what? 10 raised to the power 1. Nothing, because of what? It has been taken away. Are you seeing it now? Are you seeing it? Okay, so therefore what will be our answer? From what I told you there, I said that from your indices, when you have 1 over x raised to the power 2, it can also be written as what? X raised to the power what? Minus 2. It can also be written as x raised to the power minus 2. Then let us add it here. That will be what? The answer is what? 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 1 decimeter. Have you seen? 5 times 10 raised to the power minus 1 decimeter. And you can also solve it with your calculator. You actually get, you can have this answer is correct. You can have this answer as what? That will be what? 0.5 decimeter. As simple as ABC. As you can see, I don't have to cram. I don't have to cram 1 decimeter. I'm now looking at how I'm going to combine it together. Just apply. Just apply. Use them. It works for everything. Now, let us look at another one. I'm just taking it gradually. We are still going to do some complex one. You understand? 3 centimeters, 2 meters. They are very simple. How do I do it? I write down my 3 centimeters multiplied by dash. Now, what comes down? Centimeter comes down, because that's what I'm converting from. I want to convert to what? Meters. Now, let us go back to the table. Which one is greater in meters and centimeter? Now, we have what? That what? Meters actually falls under the name. Falls under the name. It falls under the name. As you can see, because this is prefix, meters is the real name. So, we have 10 raised to the power 0 as meters. And what? Centimeter is what? 10 raised to the power minus 2. Later on, I'm not going to be visiting there again. So I expected you that you already have that in your head. Now, which one is greater now? I told you that the one that comes before the one that comes before is greater than the one after. So now, the one that actually is greater here will take 1. That's the first thing. Takes 1. After taking 1, now what do we have? Meter is what? 10 raised to the power 0 is the name. Over what? Centimeter is what? 10 raised to the power what? Minus 2. Then we apply. 10 raised to the power 0 minus 2. What do we have? 10 raised to the power what? 0 plus 2. That what? 10 raised to the power what? 2. Now this 10 raised to the power 2, we actually put it where? close to what? This. So one thing you need to note here is that what? The one that is higher will take 1. The one that is higher will take 1. So now therefore, let us do our mathematics. Centimeter cut out centimeter. So what do we have? We have what? 3 multiplied by what? 1 meters over 10 raised to power 2. So that's the answer. That's what? 3 multiplied by 10 minus 2 meters. You don't have to cram. This is so very simple. You don't have to cram. And I have my answer. I can tell you that what you can actually what? Do your answer in decimal. You can put it in decimal. This is in standard form. You can put it in decimal. You have it as what? 0.0. Okay, that would be 0.03. 3 meters. I want to convert 5 centimeter cube to decimeter cube. Now, I've taken it higher. 5 centimeter cube to decimeter cube. Please, you can use it for any. You can use it for any. As far as so much you are using prefix, you can use it for any. Just note that. So now let us actually apply. So we have what? 5 centimeter cube multiplied by dash. Which one comes down? Centimeter cube comes down. And which one goes up? Decimeter cube. As simple. Now the first thing you need to be asking yourself is that, well, which one is greater again? Which one is greater in decimeter and centimeter? We have decimeter to be greater. You have 1. So thereafter, what do you have next? Now you compare in decimeter and centimeter now. That's what? 10 raised to power minus 1 over 10 raised to power what? Minus 2. So therefore, what do we have? We have it as what? 10 raised to power minus 1 minus 2. Which is what? 10 raised to power minus 1 plus 2. Which is what? 10 raised to power 1. As you can see, it's 10 raised to power 1. Now, but note, the answer, the result, you put it where? You put it here. That's 10 raised to power 1. But note, now, you have the what? Decimeter cube. You have centimeter cube. Then we have to apply, it's going to affect the magnitude. So what do we have? Cube. And we have this as what? Cube. That is just simple. You don't have to do any big mathematics. Just note this. You add the cube to it. It's as simple as how cube come about. So we have what? 10 raised to power 1 raised to power 3 meter cube. Now we have this volume length times breadth times height. That's where you actually have this. So now what do we have? Centimeter cube cut out. So thereafter, what do you have next? So now another thing you need to note from your indices. Whenever you have ints, please, all my ints, I want you to write it somewhere. X raised to power A and B. It means X A times B, which is what? SAB. Please note that. It's very simple. Mathematics is very simple. Just know the procedures. Just know the procedures step by step. Don't be too fast. Now, we have it cut out. Then, therefore, we have it as what? 5 equals to what? 5 multiplied by what? 1 raised to power 3 is what? 1 times 1 times 1 in 3 places. So you have it as 1 decimeter cube over what? That will be what? 10 raised to power 1 or close brackets raised to power 3. Just like this, you have 1 times 3. That is what? 10 raised to power what? 3. So you have it there. So the answer therefore is what? 5 times 10 raised to power minus 3 decimeter cube. As simple as that. Very simple. So you don't have to cram. You don't have to cram, as you can see, from the simplest one to a very more difficult to another complex one that we have here. It's also simple. It's just for you to apply it. Now let us see. That's what we have. What this one can be translated as what? We have it as 405 gram over centimeter cube. Please just note, this is the translation for this. That's what it means. Please, 405 gram all over this part. You guys thought it's just a word. It's just divided by this. So please, you need to know that. So now, how do we solve this one now? It's more complicated. We want to convert gram to kilogram. We want to convert centimeter cube to meter cube. How do we solve the magic? Very simple. So now, that will be what? Multiply. Let us take it one after the other. We want to convert gram to kilogram first. Which one comes down? Because of gram is here, gram will come down here. So that you can cut it off. And the one that you want to convert to is what? Kilogram. Have you seen it? Very simple. Multiply again. Now, you want to convert centimeter cube to what? Meter cube. So because of centimeter cube is down, so centimeter cube will be what? Up. So you have to note. These are the things that you just need to. What do you want to convert to? Meter cube. Look at it. Centimeter cube is at the what? Denominator. It will be at the numerator so that it can cut out. Gram is at the numerator. Gram will also be at the what? Denominator so that it can cut out. So the one that you're converting to will actually be at the opposite. So please, you need to note that. If that is done, you have actually solved the case. Now look at it now. We have kilogram and gram. Let us start with this. Which one is higher? You know that's what? Kilo is higher than what? Gram. Gram is just the name, 10 raised power 0 from the table. And we have kilo as 10 raised power 3. So we have it as what? 10 raised power 3 divided by what? 10 raised power 0. So you have it as 10 raised power 3 minus 0, which is what? 10 raised power 0. Are you seeing it? But the one that is having the higher gram, what did I say we have? We take 1. The one that is higher, we take 1. Just note that. So now 10 raised power 3 from our mathematics, you put it here, 10 raised power 3. Are you seeing it? Now let's go to centi now. Centi and meters, which one is actually bigger? Meter is the name, centi is actually 10 raised power minus 2, so it's lower. Meter is bigger, so meter takes 1. So what happens to centi? So let us actually find the relationship. So we have what? 10 raised power 0, the one first, that's meter, over what? 10 raised power what? Minus 2. Which is what? 10 raised power 0 minus 2. Which is what? 10 raised power 0 plus 2. Which is 10 raised power 2. Now, when we are solving this is in volume. That's length times breadth times height. You have cube. So what do you have? You cube the value. So that will be what? 10 raised power 2 or cube. As you can see, very simple, very simple. So you can cut out this. You cut out this. Your work is done. So therefore, that will give you what? 405 multiplied by what? 1 kg multiplied by what? 10 raised power what? I told you if you have 2 times 3 here, what does it change to? That will be what? 6. That will be 10 raised power 6. Everything all over, you can do it anyhow. It's just too very flexible. So far you are having multiplication sign between them, and you have division sign in between the numerator and the denominator. So what do we have? We have what? 10 raised power what? 3 multiplied by what? 1 raised power 3 is 1. So we have meter cube. So therefore, you can do your mathematics from there. 405 multiplied by what? 10 raised power 6. This one can be what? Times what? Kilogram. Because 1 is just something neutral. Over what? 10 raised power 3 times what? Meter cube. So therefore we can expand. Please, I don't want to assume that you know. Take it step by step. You have not gotten to that professional state. So we have it as what? 10 times 10 times 10 times 10 times 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you have 6. Now you have kilogram. Over, you have 10 times 10 times 10 times meter cube. So this one costs 3 of this. So therefore you have what? 3 left. So therefore the answer will be what? 405 times 10 raised to power what? 3, because it's the 3 left, times what? Kilogram over what? Meter cube. That will be what? 405 times 10 raised to power 3. You have kilogram per meter cube. Answer. Is very, very simple. It's because of what? I'm just trying to take my time so that you can understand some little basics of mathematics. So you shouldn't conclude that it's hard. So you just take it bit by bit, you understand it better. I will give you another one so that we can use it to what? Complement. And I'll give you a classwork. You take home to brief yourself better. So let us look at another one. Please look at